Go.
The egg enters the mouth and the digestion process starts. Once the egg is in the mouth, mastication begins, which is the breaking down of food in the mouth and is commonly known as chewing. This is the first step in the digestion process. Once mastication is in process, the salivary glands are triggered to release saliva, which also helps to chemically break down the food. Saliva is a mixture of water, mucus, salts, and the digestive enzyme amylase that adds salt and water to foods to dissolve them, making it easier to swallow. It also does the job of binding the food together, which makes it easier to slide into the stomach. The amylase that's found in the saliva aids in the job of breaking down starches and carbohydrates before it gets to the stomach. Next, the egg travels from the mouth into the esophagus, which is a passageway from the mouth to the stomach. It is approximately 10 inches long and is one of the two tubes in the throat. Once the egg is swallowed, the esophagus goes through peristalsis, which are wave-like movements made by muscles to get the food to move down in the digestive tract. Before getting to the stomach, the esophagus ends with a ring-like muscular valve called the cardiac sphincter. Once the egg enters the stomach, the gastric juices take control to digest the egg. Gastric juices contain hydrochloric acid, digestive enzymes, and mucus. When the egg mixes with the gastric juices found in the stomach, chyme is created. It takes about 2 to 3 hours for the egg to fully break down. Chyme moves out of the stomach through the pyloric sphincter, releasing a little food at a time to ensure optimal absorption. The pyloric sphincter is the muscle that connects the stomach to the small intestine. The pancreas, which is a gland located behind the stomach, controls the environment that the chyme is in by secreting bicarbonate that neutralizes the hydrochloric acid from the stomach. The pancreas also produces necessary digestive enzymes for chemical digestion. The liver is a large gland that sits above the stomach that releases bile, which helps in the digestion of fats. The gallbladder is the organ that stores this bile so it can be secreted in the first section of the small intestine. Once chyme has traveled through the small intestine, it gets passed on to the large intestine. The chyme stays in the large intestine for about 1 to 3 days before it gets eliminated. Throughout the digestive tract, there are things called microvilli. Each of the microvilli are specifically designed to aid in the digestion of one specific nutrient. Another way these nutrients are absorbed is through the process of osmosis, the nutrients moving from a highly concentrated area to a lower concentrated area. Osmosis is performed all throughout the digestive tract. There are 2 different kinds of nutrients, water-soluble and fat-soluble nutrients. Water-soluble nutrients dissolve in water and are absorbed in the bloodstream through the villi. Fat-soluble nutrients dissolve in fat and are absorbed in the lymphatic system through the villi. Once the egg has fully gone through the process of digestion, the leftover mucus, bile, fiber, cells, and water are eliminated.